So there was this report that in the first 2 months of this year, that the intensity of the cartel violence in Mexico has increased significantly. Now, I wasn't looking at statistics. I guess one could say that if you look in the quantum factors, then you can understand how this has different implications, including implications that are going to unfold coming up. And the problem is last year when they kidnapped the head of the Mexican security forces and spent a whole fucking year slandering and degrading the Mexican security apparatus without actually getting anything substantial except for a bunch of really, really bad benchmarks set up on so called text that they say he made with somebody named Samantha. That I guess they got their piece, right? And then they couldn't convict him. So they just ended up borrowing him for a while. Is that what they did? Did they take out a loan in the United States on the head of the Mexican security apparatus? Because that's what it sounds like. And in the meantime, what they did is they let the former chief of police in Dallas get out of town with all the loot she got, while they never prosecuted how they actually murdered at least 6 Dallas police officers in the lead up to her commission and the time she was on the job for major, major, major deals that are about to go down. That's just in fucking Dallas. Bear in mind, it was in Dallas that he was originally transported. He was bought to Dallas and processed in Dallas on December 12th of 2019, which presumably is the major day that COVID-19 got diagnosed, right? The whole pandemic started the day they arrested him. They couldn't prosecute a damn fucking thing. They had to release him and return him there after they did what in fucking Mexico? Well, you know what happened while his ass was in the United States during the whole COVID-19 pandemic? Scores of children in Italy died of COVID-19. It was disproportionate representation of murdered children. Children murdered by biological weapons in Italy while that shit was going down here. And now all of a sudden, 350 members of a major organized crime family from Italy are supposedly on trial in a novel setup. You know what 350 is, especially in fucking Texas? 350 is supposed to be their coverage for all the shit they did to the children here, where they intentionally orchestrated and designed a biological weapon using their own fucking children, intending to swap it out on somebody else's children for execution. I'm sure it goes really fucking far when you have a novel group of murdered children. That means murdered children's bodies. As what? For what's coming up. And then what? Did they aid and abet some sort of orchestration to use one Italian organized crime family as leverage to cover up for another? See, that's the shit they did with the Sinaloa cartel. It's the shit they did for the last 10 fucking years. And you know by the gang signs the fucking cops throw. Just saying.